a funny story about Sweet Home Alabama. The first World Championship event that the Americans went to, they had live music. They had some Ukrainian rock bagpipe band playing the walk-in music for the various teams. So when the American team came on, they played the most popular song in Eastern Europe that has anything to do with America, Sweet Home Alabama. And we found out later that Sweet Home Alabama is actually a very popular number done by the Leningrad Cowboys with the help of the Red Army Marching Chorus. And here back in America, we had been arguing all over ourselves about what march-in music to have. Some people wanted to go with the death rock. I wanted to go with Aaron Copland, Fanfare for the Common Man. Finally, we settled on our 3 pieces of music. We march out there, and what's playing? Sweet Home Alabama, which is actually a quasi-protest song in and of itself. But again, we appreciate the sentiment. So can you take a note and let them know we appreciate playing Born in the USA because you thought it was a good song about America, but it's actually a protest song, okay? There's plenty of other great songs about America that you can get out there. Actually, to play Sweet Home Alabama would be an ironic joke ever since that our first World Championship event. Okay, so Austria versus Germany. Okay, Austria and Germany have both given their stamps to this competition so far. Oh, that's a good way for Austria to start, just knocking someone down right in the middle of the field. And now, oh, 2 of them go down together. And they look at each other and exchange salutations while the battle rages on. Here comes the German Moor! And he slams into that... No, you cannot pick up a weapon on the ground. If you do that, you are down. And now, oh, pommel to the back. Meanwhile, the other guy's slapping at his legs. You're not allowed to grab his legs. Oh, knee to the thigh, knee to the hip. More pommel to the back, and down goes the Austrian. Oh no, Germany's not done yet. Here comes the last Austrian against the last German. Oh boy. Let's see how this is going to turn out. No rounds, no time limits, and the only thing, it's knockdown or nothing. Knockdown or nothing. Knee to the thigh. The bigger German is definitely on top, but the smaller Austrian has got his weight underneath him and is hard to put down. But the Austrian has got to figure out something, and he took him down. But wait, there was one Austrian left. What happened to him? So, does Austria win? Is anybody else up? People are getting up, so I guess the match is over. It looked like there were only Austrians still up. Referees conferring about rules. If it's about the picking up of the axe, sorry. If any part of you, including what you're holding, touches the ground, you're out. The axe was touching the ground. You're out. Whew. Some people just got to read the rules more often. And here was that last takedown. I thought it was the last 2 guys on the field because I can only see what you can see. But turns out the referees are talking about something while this fight is going on. They're pointing at something off screen. Can we see what was happening on the other side of the field at that moment? I guess we can't. I guess maybe when these fights go to YouTube, because you know that everybody in the audience has got their own cameras. They're going to be taking the fights to YouTube. When the fight goes to YouTube, we'll be able to see what was happening off to the side there, because it sure looks like one Austrian was left up. But do we have an official word on who won that? We don't have an official word on who won that even. So That was only the first round, so we're definitely getting the second round. And there's one of the leaders of the German team talking to his men. That scar down his eye was not put there for vanity. That's a genuine scar, from what I hear tell. The American ladies call him German Thor. I hear tell that they want him to be they want him to be December in the melee mate of the month calendar. Don't tell him I said that. He'll get a swell head. So let's see. Germany versus Austria. I guess they're calling that one a draw because they have not put up any score yet. So, that being a draw, we're back to square one. So that means this fight will be over in no fewer than 3 rounds because somebody's got to win 2 in order for the match to be over. That there is sometimes some people call it a gorilla skull, a gorilla face visor, that bulbous visor. And that shape of helmet is called a bassinet, so that would be a bulbous visored bassinet. I want to get a helmet like that. Hey, Surly Anvil, if you're out there, you already got my money. The next helmet you make for me, I want it to look like that one. Okay, salutes all round. And Austria versus Germany, round 2. Which will hopefully be the first one that counts. And Germany is trying to penetrate the eastern side. And the western side, and the one trying to penetrate the west is getting punished. We got the cluster up against the fence, and Austria comes in, trades off, and then runs off. Austria's smart. They don't stick with one guy any longer than they have to until they find another target. But Germans are falling. Austrians are falling. Somebody's lost a weapon. He's lost a weapon. He can't defend himself. And he's being pulled away from the fence. Perfectly legal, folks. Oh, that Austrian pulled down that German with him. He still doesn't have a weapon. He's not defending himself. He's not oh no, he got a weapon. Never mind, he got a weapon. And so he put down that German, perfectly good and legal-like. It's looking pretty even here. Could go either way. There goes the German. There they are. There's 2 Austrians against the German Moor here. Last, maybe he'll get his just desserts. He's always on the outside of these. Well, let's see if the German Moor can take down at least 1 Austrian with them, maybe both. They got 3 of them in a cluster. Down they go. Austria wins. Woo. The Austrians are understandably overjoyed with this win against Germany. Germany, who has sent a message in their victory over the United States. Oof, our German Moor, he's been fighting, and he's been one of the last man standing in every fight, so it's quite understandable if he's a little tuckered out right now. Okay, I'm going to guess that they gave that first round to Austria then, because Austria is acting like they just won the fight. They just won the match, running around with the flag. Incidentally, for those who are wondering what I was referring to when I talked about the historical incident with the Austrian king that led to the Austrian flag being what it is, the Austrian king entered a battle wearing a white surcoat with a broad white belt around his waist. By the end of the battle, it was a red surcoat with the blood of his enemies. When he took off the belt, it was still white underneath his belt. Somebody saw the surcoat and thought that that would make a nifty coat of arms for Austria, and presto bango, that's what the Austrian flag is. And there you go, a little salute. Salute to the field, salute to the fans. Of all the crowd there and all you fine folks at home. Unless someone tells me otherwise, it does look like, with the music playing, that they're wrapping it up for the night. There will be fire dancing next, I understand. And so the US team, the Danish team, they're all post-mortemizing. They're wondering out what they can do better tomorrow. And this is Captain Zorik here. This is Captain Zorik coming to you live from Malbork, Poland at the International Medieval Combat Federation World Championships.